is raising against my relationship with God is an attempt to commonize the destinies of my children. When the devil begins to attack your prayer life, when the devil begins to attack your consecration, I want you to know it's not about you. It's about generation tied to you. There are spiritual and supernatural possibilities God has routed through you to your children. When you are not living right, you block it from flowing. There are great things the Lord has routed, but you know them with the same way. They have to suckle in order.
Indeed, this message from Pastor Jerry Eze speaks a lot and has a lot of weight on how parents should mold their future, should mold their destinies on behalf of their children. These and more you will get to know in this video. You're welcome to my channel. I'm Ami React. Over here I do gist, I do reactions and all that good stuff. Kindly do well by liking the video. Kindly do well by subscribing to the channel. You all listen to that message from Pastor Jerry Eze where he was talking about most great people, achieve greatness because of the kind of foundation or because of the kind of parents they had. And if you ask me, was Pastor Jerry making a lot of sense there? I would say yes. We'll be talking about how, as a parent, you can set the right paths for your children, and also how parents should be careful of their actions, because take it or leave it, it goes back to hurt your children. But feel free to drop your opinions in the comment section. Do you think it is every great person that had a praying parent, or do you think no, you don't need to have a praying parent before you become a great person? Now, to me, what makes great people? What makes great people is somebody that sees an opportunity and makes use of it. Many people that are still wallowing in poverty, that are still struggling, that are going through a lot of strife, is because most of the times when God presents opportunity to them, they don't grab it or they misuse it. For example, God gives you a voice, and instead of you to use your voice to do good, you use it to bully people and do evil. You understand? So what makes great people to me is somebody that sees an opportunity, recognizes it, and makes very good use of it. Now, there are people that God has placed a lot in them, but because of their parents were not spiritually vigilant enough, they did not fulfill purpose. Yes. You all know in this part of the world, here in Africa, I don't know in the diaspora if it exists, there are people that snatches people's destiny. It happens in here. There's nothing that doesn't happen over here. It happens here. There are people that they would have fallen better, or they would have been better behaved, or they would have achieved purpose better if their family foundation was set right. Either through prayers or either through the upbringing that their parents instilled in them. We have a lot of useless children out there who are now parents. You see a mother behave like a goat, and you'll be like, come, did somebody raise this child? You'll be shocked. Like, this person get mama. Yes, the person gets mama, but the mother failed to raise the child well. Now the child she failed to raise has grown up now and is now constituting nuisance to the society. Now imagine the future of such child that is constituting nuisance, that is already a failure as a mother. Imagine what the future of that person's child would be like. So Pastor Jerry, to an extent, was very right. When you don't set the right principles for your children, spiritually, physically, emotionally, you are truncating their destinies directly, indirectly. Because when the child of that person that the parents did not train grows up, the mother has already left a lot of battles for her. She will now start going from prayer house to prayer house to prayer house, start breaking foundational altar, start breaking curses that the parents has laid down for her. And it's only the grace of God and the mercies of God that child will come out of it. So that's why I always employ mothers, fathers. Let's know how we live our life because of our children. You might feel, oh, what you're doing now is sweeting you. You're making money out of it. You're feeling like the boss. But when the repercussions of your actions start hitting on your children, maybe you will not even be there. Maybe you will even be far gone. Your children will start running from one prayer house to one prayer house to one prayer house. And they'll be asking, oh, what happened? They'll say the father was a terrible person, the mother was a terrible person. So that's just it. And when Pastor Jerry said that, as parents, we should try to build the right foundation and don't build battles for our children, he was very right. There are parents that have kept a lot of battles waiting for their children. Battles is already seated waiting for their children. Because you know one thing about this world we live in, even if you don't get the consequences of your action now, in years to come you will get it. And there are some consequences that are so bad and terrible, it will not hit you, it will go and wait for your children. Very, very terrible. In fact, I even prefer a parent does something, a mother does something, or a father does something, and the person gets the consequences of that action. But there are some that are so wicked, they will not even afflict the first generation, the second, they will go and wait for the third. And by then, there is no way to even, get the root of the issue. They will just be running in circles, circles, and circles, and circles. Let's be careful as parents. Be careful the people you hurt. Don't inflict pain on people intentionally, feeling that you will not get away with it. You will not. Even if the people involved are behaving cool on the outside, you don't know what they are doing on the inside to make sure you don't get away with what you do. So Pastor Jerry was right. Learn to build a good foundation for your children. You cannot say, oh, my children are blessed. Oh, my children will do well in life. But you are inflicting pain on other people's children. No, it doesn't work that way. That was why he said, great people, go and check their parents. Their parents have laid down a platter of greatness, have laid down a foundation of greatness and prayers for them. You cannot say you are praying for your child to do well and you yourself, you are doing evil. How will your prayers be answered? You first of all need to have a clean heart, an open mind, a contrite spirit, before your prayers will even first of all be answered. Then talk more of you even praying for your children. So let us get this at the back of our minds. When we are doing things, let's try to understand that every action, there's a consequence. May God help us, because me talking here, directly or indirectly, I might have hurt somebody unknowing to me. And that's why you see me, I always try to be at the good book of God, so that I will not bring down problems or store problems down instead of blessings for my children. You watching this video, you're a mother, you're a father, watch your ways, mend your ways, so that you don't leave problems and burdens for the children that you have given birth to, or you're yet to give birth to. You want to give us an example of one Nigerian senator that is in a big soup. The consequences of his actions did not only get to him, but even went down to his children. Let's be careful, so that instead of us keeping generational blessings for our children, we don't end up keeping curses for them. That's all I have for you in this video, my beautiful people. Feel free to drop your opinions in the comment section. Do all to like, do all to subscribe. I'm Ami React. Over here, I do reactions and all that good stuff. Kindly do all by liking the video. Kindly do all by subscribing to the channel. I'll definitely see you in my next one. Bye.